Okay, so I want to do one more video because I totally forgot to answer some questions that people have been sending me. I keep getting emails. People want to see, they want to know how much can I eat? What is the quantities, like how many cups, how many ounces? And I keep forgetting to answer it, and so I'm going to do a little visual for you because honestly, I don't really measure my food anymore. I don't use my food scale anymore. I kind of go off of like the serving sizes on the packages. I am like a week away from being a year out from having my gastric bypass. So, like, honestly, you guys, I can eat fairly normal. If I'm eating really heavy food like a steak or a piece of chicken that's like dense, solid protein, I can probably only eat like half a chicken breast, and that's all I can have. I can't fit anything else in there except for like maybe a little tiny bit of broccoli or something, but I mean, that's it. I'm full. But if I'm eating like carby stuff, which, I'm being honest here, I do eat carby stuff. Try not to do it all the time. I try to cut back on it. When I make something like spaghetti with meat sauce with family, I try and have like more sauce and just a few noodles, and as much of the meat in the sauce as possible, and then put like cheese on it. So I've got extra protein and less carbs. So that's kind of like the way I roll as far as cooking goes. I try to cook pretty normal because I like to cook. My family likes my cooking, and I didn't want to like completely change up our whole lives, and I didn't want my son to have to change his eating habits or anybody else to have to change theirs for that matter just because I had weight loss surgery. So anyway, as far as how much I can eat, I wanted to show you guys, like, I all the time use, of course, now they're like in the dishwasher and they're not even in my cupboard. I just have to find where they are. Here's one of them. Okay, now this is kind of a bigger one, but this is like what I eat dinner out of. This is one of those ramekins, and I won't show you the inside because it's dirty. I just got it out of the dishwasher, but you can see kind of how big this is. And I can, like fill this with food if it's something that's fairly, medium dense with protein and it's got some carbs and some vegetables. Like, I can eat this almost full of food, and like that's what I eat for dinner. But that's it. And I always, almost no matter what we're eating, eat out of these. Just because it's like automatic portion control. I just eat out of ramekins all the time. I can stick them in the microwave, which coincidentally is where my camera is right now for filming. Pretty funny. Or, they're just really easy. It's like just automatic, no-brainer portion control. Yeah, that's dirty. Don't want to put it back in there. And then, but in the beginning, I was eating out of these puppies. Now, these are a little smaller, so you can see the difference. This is a year out. This is a couple months out. So, I mean, your stomach size will drastically change. You'll be able to eat more food, which is a good thing and a bad thing. For me, I wanted to have the surgery because I wanted to live a more normal life. I wanted to feel normal. I wanted to be able to enjoy everything in a more balanced way, and that includes food still, and I still enjoy food. I still enjoy cooking. I still enjoy going out to eat. We don't do it very often, but it's just, it's all in balance, you guys. So there you go. There's my demonstration. That's how much I eat, quantity-wise. I'm not measuring. I am counting my calories now, which I didn't do in the beginning. So that's one thing, that's different. I've been using the Lose It app for iTouch, which I have like pimped on here so many times. So all of you guys know that I use that app. If any of you are also using it, feel free to add me as a friend or message me, and I'll give you my email address so that you can add me. I think that's it. Since I'm standing here in my kitchen, I guess I can show you guys some of the other things that I like to eat, like on a regular basis, maybe. That'd be a good idea. I have a couple more minutes. For drinks, I went through a phase where I completely hated Crystal Light after I had surgery because I got so sick of it after drinking it constantly in the beginning. But now I have found 2 new flavors that I really like that don't taste quite as Crystal Lighty. This is the Immunity, which I totally need right now because I have a cold. This is natural cherry pomegranate flavor from Crystal Light, and these are in little individual packets, so you can stick them in your water bottle. I like them a little bit more diluted, so I put them into kind of a larger bottle. Let's see if I can grab one. put them into a larger bottle like this. These are Sobe Leans. I always drink these. They have a couple different flavors. This was the mango melon one. I really like the cranberry grapefruit was my favorite flavor. But I save these bottles and I run them through the dishwasher, and then I use them for my Crystal Light, because this size, which is 20 ounces, is like, to me, the perfect dilution for one of these packets. And that's almost twice what they recommend. I think they recommend putting them in like an 8-ounce bottle of water, which, is too sweet for me. Anyway, this flavor I made Classic Sunrise Orange, which tastes exactly like pulp-free orange juice, which I really like. Or Tang, which is also good. So anyway, those are the things that I'm drinking all the time now that I really like. Oh, on another note, okay, you all know that I have been taking Calcet Creamy Bites. Love them. They're awesome. I've been taking like 2 of those a day. My doctor has told me, this is a secret, okay, for you bypassers out there. Tums, we all know that this has calcium carbonate in it. We can't absorb calcium carbonate. Why? Because we don't have acid in our stomachs anymore. We don't have the citric acid that's required to mix up with the calcium carbonate to make it fizzy and bubbly and absorb into our little stomachs and intestines. So basically, if you're eating these on an empty stomach with nothing in there, you ain't absorbing any of it. It's just empty calories, you know? And like, these have calories. There's 10 calories for 2 of them. So you don't want to be just eating this for nothing. But if you take a couple of these and you drink just a little sip of Crystal Light, something that has citric acid in it, Sunrise Orange, first ingredient on the list is citric acid. Together, bam, you have calcium absorption. So you can have calcium carbonate as long as you take a sip of some citric acid with it. So that was a secret that my doctor told me, which is good because I'm going to use, you know, let's face it, those Calcet Creamy Bites are delicious, but at $12.95 per box, I don't think I can really afford to be taking 3 of those a day. There's only like, I think you'd go through 2 or 3 boxes of those in a month's time, which gets expensive when you add it into all the rest of the vitamins you're taking. So I'm going to try and supplement with some Tums, you know, with a little swig of my Orange Crystal Light. So that was a secret I wanted to share with you guys. And I think that's it. So I'm going to go and really, I got to start packing. So I will talk to you all later, and maybe I'll see some of you guys in Cali. Bye.